I've often heard it said that the biggest challenges that we face to getting what we want or where we want to go is not the obstacles that we see along the way, but it's overcoming the comfort that we feel of where we actually are. Sometimes just getting beyond it, the comfort is the biggest thing you can do to getting where you want. So, my question for you is this: are you willing to get out of those comfort zones? Hi everyone, Chris NATZKE here with Black Belt Leadership Speaking and Coaching with your Mind of a Champion tip of the week. Comfort zones. It's probably something you've heard several times in your adult life. You may have even heard it as a kid as coaches were telling you you need to work hard and need to get uncomfortable in order to have a breakthrough that you want in your life. Clearly in today's society, as adults, we see that all the time. Many times we're just so stuck in doing what we are used to just because it's comfortable for us. Now, many times you'll hear coaches in the world say, well, what you have to do is take massive action in order to break through those comfort zones. Now, I happen to believe that there are times where massive action is definitely necessary. I mean, if I'm facing, say, a life-threatening illness and I have to change my patterns and change my lifestyle, otherwise I'm not going to be around, I may have to take massive action. But what I've found is that many of us get all pumped up at the beginning to take that massive action, but we can't maintain it. And what ends up happening is over time, we blast out like a cannon, but then we start to tail off. And as a result of doing that, we get even more discouraged and more behind than we were before. The Japanese have an interesting word or phrase for this, interesting concept that they call boto no iu. Boto no iu. It means hero at the beginning. So again, it talks about that person that blasts out of the cannon as fast as they can. They're driving as hard as they can to take that massive action. But what ends up happening is they can't maintain that. Then frustration and doubt starts to seep in, and pretty soon they've stopped moving toward the direction of their goal. So I have a concept for you that I want to share with you that I not only adhere to in my own personal life, but when I'm coaching clients, it's something that I oftentimes will recommend for them as being the best way to get where they want to go. And I call it the 1% solution to success model. The 1% solution to success. Now, I want you to think about it this way. As I've said before, many times when people are taking that massive action, what they do is they move from the comfort zone to what I will call the panic zone. It's so uncomfortable. It's so much out of their daily lifestyle that they can only maintain it for a couple of days, and pretty soon they snap back, maybe right to where they were before, maybe even worse. What I'm advocating in this concept, this 1% solution, is to move to what I would call our stretch zone. Just doing something consistently each and every day to get where we want to go, even if it's just a 1% increase in efficiency each and every day. Now you might be saying, Chris, well, 1%, what could that do? Well, I want to put this into a numbers narrative, if you will. Imagine if you had an activity, you had a habit that you were committed to doing each and every day for 1 year, and what you've committed to yourself is you are going to get just 1% better at that activity each and every day. 365 consecutive days, you committed getting 1% better each and every day. Well, do you realize that at the end of that year period, you would be 37 times better than when you started? 37 times better. Now, what if you maintain that same level of execution, that same level of striving for excellence over a 2-year period? Well, some of you might say, well, it's twice 37, I'd be 74 times better. But that's not the case, my friends. You see, you'd actually be 1,400 times better. And if you maintain that same level of commitment to getting 1% better over 5 years, you would be 76 million times better than when you started. Now, don't know if that's realistic, but I want you to understand the concept. You see, by being dedicated to just showing up each and every day and being just a little bit better, what ends up happening is you understand what James Clear in Atomic Habits writes, that good habits don't add up, they compound. Like compounding interest, they start to build on each other. So here's my challenge for you. What is one activity? What is one thought process? What is one action step you can take today, each and every day from now on, so that you can be committed to being 1% better to the goal that you want to achieve? And imagine where you'll be after just 1 year. Hey, imagine where you'd be after 1 month if that's just something that you continuously focus on doing each and every day. So there you have it, my friends. There is the 1% solution for success. And if you're looking to take this concept and do it in a way that you get supported, where you've got a number of like-minded people with you, as well as me leading you through the process, I want you to check the link below. Go to my website, chrisnatzke.com, and check out my upcoming Breaking Through Coaching program. What we're going to do is combine a group coaching program with individual coaching with me that's going to take us through a 6-week process to have you achieve a breakthrough in your life that you can be proud of in either your personal or professional life. So there you have it, my friends. Thanks so much for listening. This has been Chris Natzke with Black Belt Leadership Speaking and Coaching, and we'll see you next time on the Mind of a Champion Tip of the Week.